In the beginning there was the One, the very nature of all that is, and all that will ever be, the originator of time, who is beyond time. Then God spoke life, and in an instant, the substance of all that we are and all that we will ever be violently expanded from the source of the One, and God said it was good. The Spirit of the One, the very threads that connect all that is in the universe, formed the gravitational pulls that began to spin gases into one another, allowing them to merge and form new particles through destruction and heat. The Spirit hovered over the emptiness of space, and slowly stars began to form, in stellar nurseries that formed galaxies in perfect spinning motions. In these galaxies, in the orbits of those young stars, planets began to form from the leftovers of the essence of the One. Giant gas planets and rock planets began to orbit trillion upon trillions of stars, an incomprehensible reality that the nature of God is now allowed to expand ever into the primordial soups of organic matter in planets that had all the right elements for life. As the chaos of creation began to cool down, the Spirit sparked life into the universe, and the essence of God, the DNA of creation itself, was sent out through these newly created worlds, orbiting newly created stars, which existed in the neural network of the galaxies themselves. Life was born out of the darkness of the One, who chose to spark small hints of light, of consciousness, into the worlds that could support the complexities of life. Around a not-so-special galaxy, in orbit of a not-so-special star, there was a planet in the third orbit that, after violently being struck by another planet, and by comets filled with ice and water, had all of the right components to birth life out of nothingness. We call this planet Earth, Tierra, Mother, Birther, Miracle, Gaia, Home. Earth, a tiny blue dot in the vastness of space, full of potential to grow, to love, and to evolve. And God spoke Earth, and the Spirit of God touched the soul of the Earth, the beating heart of Gaia, and brought it to life through movement in a dual direction. The solid heart of iron spun in opposite direction to the molten soul of iron, creating a magnetic sphere that protected the skin of Gaia from harmful radiation, from the scorching heat of the sun. The Earth became alive with movement and chaos. Liquid rock began to flow freely through the arteries of Gaia, creating movements of earthquakes and great volcanoes. And God saw the Earth, the very planet that would give birth to the walking nature of the incomprehensible One, and said that it was good. And God spoke water, and the Spirit of God led comets, caught in the gravitational pull of the Earth, to be pulled into the skies of the Earth, and water rained down from the heavens. The heat on the surface of the living Earth began to melt ice and other elements, and expel around them the primordial chaos of the world. The oceans and large bodies of waters formed, and water flowed freely around the planet. And God saw the power and the beauty of the water, and said that it was good. And God spoke air, and the skies of the earth formed, as the Spirit hovered over the earth, causing the flowing waters and the gases of our early planet to create a cocoon of protection from the extreme environment of outer space. The skies became incensed with movements of wind, water, and thunder. And God saw the skies of the earth, raining down on the surface of the earth with loud sounds and massive energy discharge, and said that it was good. And God spoke fire, and the bright yellow star that established a dance with our mother illuminated the darkness of her skies, giving life energy to all the things in daylight, and a warm white glow of light through the moon at night. On Earth, volcanoes expelled life-giving elements and basic organic molecules into the atmosphere and deep into the darkness of our ocean. And God saw the Earth, and heard the calling of her soul, and the Spirit of the incomprehensible One sparked life into existence on the Earth. And so Earth gave birth to basic organisms, endowed with the essence of God, the DNA of the One. And God saw the diversity of life on Earth, and said it was good.